Hey guys, so I had something happen to my machine and it locked up harder than I've ever heard a machine lock up. And I'm going to show you what I had to do to fix it. So I was sitting here working away, making this military style crossbody bag, and I was just going along, and this thing, boom, stopped dead in its tracks, and I broke out in a sweat, and I immediately started thinking all these possible things that could be going on. I looked on here and I had a P07 error. I've had a P05 before and it was just a plug problem. Got stretched a little bit too much. But the P07, I immediately grabbed my phone and I Googled that. And what was happening was I could only click this about this much. I mean, it was locked up and it wasn't going anywhere. And so what I did was I took my long screwdrivers and I took off I took out these two screws right here and took off the feed dog plate. I slid this off, turned upside down, took out the bobbin. There was a big ball of thread under there. And I looked and looked and looked and I couldn't find any other problems, any more thread. And then I looked at my needle and just like from the thread hole in the needle down had broken off, and it came out. So here's your bobbin holder, and then it snaps into the part that turns around with the hook. And that part of the needle had gotten jammed in between two pieces that slide like this. And I had no idea how I was going to fix it. So I immediately got on YouTube and I found a couple of videos. Some of them were in a foreign language, so I couldn't understand it. But I found this one from Texo, and they said, "Is your hand wheel locked up on your machine, on your Juki? I'm going to show you how to fix it." I'm like, "Dude, come on, bring it on." And he said that these machines have a built-in fail-safe. Okay. And what he said to do was to grab your hand wheel, and it was a little harder on this Vevor. If it was one of the Jukis, it could have been easier. But he said go backwards. He said it's going to be really, really, really difficult and hard. And I just sit there with everything in my body was telling me, don't do this. This is not right. But I did. I trusted the guy, and I sat there and I went, and then finally it just went and rolled free. And now I had already turned the machine off. I had taken out the rest of the needle, and once it did that, I turned it upside down. There was that little piece of needle hanging, in the little hole where the bobbin goes in. It was sitting right there. And so I took my tweezers and plucked it out. Problem solved. And it was scary to do. And you know, like I said, every fiber of my being told me, don't do this. But everything worked out. I put a new needle in, and before I even turned it on, I, you know, rolled it the right way, the correct way towards you several times, because I just wanted to make sure that that hook wasn't hitting my needle, and that through all this it had lost timing. But everything was fine, and so I threaded it up, turned it on, and everything worked. And here's my little test piece I did. No skip stitches. Everything was fine. The tension's great. No knots, no bird nests, no nothing. And normally on these plastic zippers, you know, I just sew right through it. But I've been making a bunch of these today, and this is like my 8th or 9th one, and I was still on the same needle. So my fault, you know, I couldn't believe it. But if that happens to you, remember this. Hope it doesn't happen to you, but if it does, that's apparently one of the ways to fix it. But y'all have a great day.